Have you ever finished painting your customer smile, but 2 days later they call you angrily because cracks have appeared on the wall? Hmm, this is more than just ugly. It is a profit killer. Today, I'll explain the 5 reasons emotion paints crack after drying and the permanent fix that separate professional from amateurs. See, the truth is, even some big brands face this problem, but they all cover it up with marketing. One of my students in Lagos had this exact issue, and every job ended with complaints. After learning the right formula, he not only fixed his paint, he doubled his sales in 3 months. Yes, I keep saying this because whenever you fix your problem, what you do, you double your sales. So if you're facing crack, don't panic. Let's break it down scientifically, and that is what you're going to learn today. Hi, welcome back to our YouTube channel. It is your paint manufacturer's mentor, Coach Glina, and today I'm going to teach you how to solve one big problem a lot of paint manufacturers have been facing, which is crack on your emulsion paint after drying. If you've not experienced this, then voila, it is time for you to get yourself prepared and learn in case you undergo this major problem. If you're watching my face for the first time, thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel, and remember to subscribe. To our returning subscriber, thank you. And also, let me know in the comment section what country or city are you watching for, because you are my motivation. I reply to all comments, and of course, I want to know my community properly. So let's hit to why we are here for today. Number one, wrong binder ratio. Binder is the glue that holds all your chemicals together. So too little weakens the flame that breaks apart, and this causes your paint to crack. You understand? So it's okay. Let's just say, look at it like this way: making bread with no yeast, it will collapse, right? So number two, too much fillers. You see, fillers simply need to calcium carbonate. You understand? To cut costs, many overload fillers. But when the fillers to binder is not proper, the paint becomes chalky and brittle. And this leads to powdery and wall surface rubbing off. You understand? Always balance filler with binder. If you follow this YouTube channel, you should have been hearing me saying this. And the third is poor mixing processing. You see, if your pigments and fillers aren't dispensed properly, some parts dry strong and others weaken. This uneven the stress that causes crack. You understand? So it's better for you to mix properly to avoid lumps. You understand? It is like cooking soup but leaving lumps of dry flour. You understand? Those lumps spoil the texture of your soup. So the fourth is your surface issue or surface preparation. And we have the dust, the grease, or damp wall. You understand? It stops paint from gripping. The paint will flame and shrink and break apart. You understand? And I see most people, they don't even prep the wall or clean the wall. You say you just use your hands to rub the dust off you understand, the wall, or you need to sweep it off. You understand? Always stabilize your wall before painting. If you watch the last video, you hear me talk about it. And the fifth is harsh drying condition, which is the weather. If you paint under hot sun or near direct fan or heat, you understand, the paint dry too fast and the binder doesn't cure properly, and that leads to crack. You understand? And which a lot of paint manufacturers are not aware. Imagine clay drying in the sun, it splits open. You understand? So paint behaves that same way as well. So you need to learn all this technique properly. You understand? You need to know that there are some issues or causes that make, or rather that affect the paint on the wall. Don't just say, I've produced my paint and it is fantastic, or it's going to be fantastic on the wall. Now, here's how to achieve a smooth emulsion paint without crack when the paint is dry on the wall. The first is use acrylic or pure acrylic binder. You understand? See, acrylic is a strong and flexible water resistant. You understand? And big brands always use this. This is why their paint lasts longer over the time, no matter the paint you want to produce. You understand? And another thing again is that your binder to fillers ratio, always make sure they are appropriate. You understand? Keep the filler control. Don't overload your calcium carbonate. You understand? The golden rule is that binder gives strength, filler gives body, and find the balance. And what is the balance? Make sure you calculate them rightfully. The next is proper mixing process. Wow. Make sure to dispense pigments, then fillers, then binder, then thickener. You see the way it goes. You understand? Don't rush. Poor mixing leads to poor paint. Take your time, calculate your chemicals, and go ahead and mix rightfully. And the next is prime wall. First, please apply stabilizers, sealers on dust or chrome surfaces. This ensures the paint burns instant, you understand, and not floating. The next is control drying. Yes, you have to control the drying. You see, paint, like, okay, paint early in the morning or late in the evening, no matter the job. You understand? It protects freshly painted walls from direct sunlight or strong air flow. You understand? I'm not saying that you can actually not paint under the sun, or maybe you don't have a good formulation to carry out your painting at any given time. You understand? But I'm saying that, see, weather works with paints. For some of us that have not yet traveled inter-country, you might not understand what I'm saying. But for some of us that are even staying in Nigeria, that have different weather climate, like Lagos is different from Jos and is different from Maiduguri. You understand what I mean by that? So because of that, you see, most people have issues with their emotion paint. So try possible to avoid working directly under the sun. You can have shade and you can as well fix your tie. You understand? So once these steps are applied, your emotion paint won't just look smooth. It will complete its perfection with premium paint. My student who applied this method now sell confidentially with zero customer complaint about cracks. Okay, let me give you this expert tip so you can take it away. Always shift out your calcium carbonate before you use it to remove lumps. Yes, you heard that. I know most of you are surprised. The second is you can add anti-crack additive if it's available. But if you cannot get anti-crack additive, then simply increase your acrylic polymer and make sure to use good acrylic. Also, stop paint in cool, dry places. Heat damages binder. Take note. So now you know why emulsion paint cracks after drying and how to fix it permanently. I hope this video was helpful. Also, remember to hit the like and give this video a thumbs up by liking the video. You understand? And remember to subscribe and of course join our channel membership where you can get an exclusive formulations. You understand? Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye for now.